The Festival of Lights has officially begun, and I'm in the Mexico City airport because I'm heading home today. But luckily for us, we do have a Morelull here. This is the brand new shiny, and this one isn't it, sadly, but it is a beautiful shiny. But not only do we have a brand new shiny to hunt, we also have a timed research to do. Spin 30 Pokestops, catch 30 electric types, catch 30 fire types, explore 5 kilometers, use an incense, catch 15 different species of Pokemon, and then hatch 4 eggs. And speaking of eggs, we have brand new 7-kilometer eggs during this event. As you can see right here, there's only 4 things in them. Morelull, which apparently has a higher chance of being shiny in these eggs. And then there's also Dedenne, which is probably a full odds, and then we have Magby and we have Elekid. Both of those are a 1 in 64 odd rate, and I would imagine that the Morelull is too, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Just because they say it's boosted doesn't mean it's like perma boosted. It could be like 1 in 125. But anyways, we're gonna hatch all these anyways, so let's see what we get from them. And here we have the brand new Pokemon Tadbulb. This is a Gen 9 Pokemon. I believe it's just pure electric type. And while a plane is boarding in the background, let's catch this thing real quick. They're gonna throw a Pineapple Berry. I'm assuming they're not gonna be that hard to catch. I think it's gonna be pretty simple, but 1, 2, and go. Okay. And it ran. Fantastic. I also instanced one just a second ago to do a clip in front of you guys, and then it despawned on me. So yeah, starting to think I don't like Tadbulb that much. And then the incense finally brings one in, and let's just not play with this thing. We're gonna Silver Pineapple Berry this one and Ultra Ball it. I don't think it deserves that, but I mean, at this point, it's kind of ridiculous. So 2, and there we go. We actually got that one. Awesome. Now let's see how good my incense one was after we register it to the dex. It is going to be... well, not bad actually. I want to say that's a 9, 14, 14. Another cool thing about this event is that you can incense Volbeat and Illumise, and Volbeat for me is actually a regional that I don't get normally. And I'm trying to get a hundo of every single regional, so I'm hoping that I get lucky and get a hundo of this. It's a low chance for sure. This is the first one I've seen, and we have about 30 minutes of the event. But, I mean, it's always a possibility. You never know, right? Like this one right here? No, definitely not this one. So as you can see, I have 3 tasks here. 2 of them are completed, and 1 of them is to explore 1 kilometer. That is a guaranteed Morelull. And the other one I got was to spend 10 Pokestops or gyms. That will give you either Tadbulb or Morelull. That one's on the top, so we'll see what we get from this one as it loads. We got a Morelull. Cool. 435. I don't know what the hundo CP is, but good luck. Hopefully you get a shiny. Even though it seems like they're spawning in the wild pretty decently. And this explore 1 kilometer is a guaranteed Morelull, so is it shiny? It's a really good looking shiny, and I'd love to see it. If it actually goes through, though. Is it going through? It looks like it might be glitched. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay, 431. And now our flight's about to leave very soon, so while I'm on that flight, I'm gonna take you guys back in time to some really cool stuff that happens. And now it's time for a lucky trade. Alex, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. I'm getting an XXL shiny Tyrant, which is awesome. I want a Shundo of this so bad. He really wants a Shundo of the Kyogre, but unfortunately, yeah, he's gonna get a Goku because the Ghost already made it happen. So here we go. We've confirmed it. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. I want a 368. You want a 2351. Good luck.
Like always.
But of course, I'm trying. Oh, it went through on his side, so that's nice. It has. Oh, there we go. You know what? Show the people. What did you get? He got a 2326. Okay.
I'm always just getting destroyed on these. Like,
every time, trades. Literally every time. But watch as I also got a bad one. 358. Yep, that was 10 off, right? Yeah, that's not great at all. But hey, thanks for the trade, man.
Yep,
good stuff. And then go. And then after that trade, we've got a Galarian Articuno. This is a 1082. It would be really cool to catch this here. So let's see what happens here. Ooh, I really hope we do. Oh, yeah. Oh, great.
Hey, that wasn't
I'm down with that. That's good.
Could've been excellent.
It's gone forever. All right. Wait. Welcome back, everybody. We are now in Dallas, but only for a small layover. Of course, while I was in customs/security, I did get myself a shiny Magnemite, but I could not film that because obviously I was in customs. But now we have these eggs ready to go, and these do possibly have shiny Morelulls in them. So number 1 is a Dedenne. I feel like the eggs are probably going to be very heavily aimed towards other things, but it would be really cool. There's the Magby. And here's the 3rd egg. We got another Dedenne. Number 4 is another Dedenne. Please don't be like this. I'd like to see at least 1 Morelull, so here it is right here. Nope, Magby. Next up, we've got an Elekid, followed up by another Elekid. It's gonna be really lame if they actually are aimed away from the Morelulls. So there's a Morelull. Okay, cool. Now just more of those, but red, because that would be cool. Oh, well, we got another one. All right, well, in total, I mean, honestly, the Dedenne did take over, but we got 2 of everything else, so it still could be even. But these are guaranteed Morelull checks that I did get in Mexico, but I couldn't walk the kilometer before having to get on the plane. So the first research is going to give us a not shiny, sadly. How about number 2? you? What are you gonna be? Hopefully a red one. Takes a little bit. Nope, unfortunately not. Here's the last one before I'm probably gonna have to get on my plane really soon. So we get ourselves any second now. Come on, game, don't do this. There it is, not shiny, sadly. Well, now that we're done with all that, I'm gonna send you back in time yet again to something really cool that we did yesterday. And we actually got something really awesome while we did it. So with that being said, I'll see you when you get back. Since we're over here, we had a balloon, I had to do the Sierra. Is it gonna be Shiny Shadow? It's not. All right, that's fine. This is so fun. And now we've made it to that temple that you saw from the sky, and here it is. This is the Temple of the Sun. Pretty cool to see it in person. It's really big. And when it comes to Pokemon Go, it's about the same, actually. And no, I'd say it's a little better here when it comes down to it. There's a lot of stops, a lot of spawns. There are some rockets nearby as well. If we check out Rocket Radar real quick, we do have some leaders here, so why not? Let's walk around and explore, maybe do some leaders. Just enjoy our time. So it's kind of funny right here. We've got ourselves a cliff, and I would battle this cliff right now, except for on the drive over here, literally to the pyramids, I got another Shiny Shadow Dratini in the car. There's a few people in the car, so I didn't really want to record there, but there it is. We do have our third Shiny Shadow of that set, so we're done with that one. And as you can see, we have the three of them here, and to be honest with you, it's really funny. The first one was a 196, the second one was a 197, and then the last one's a 195. Kind of figures. And also, the 195 and the 196 had pretty similar IVs, as you can see. There's this one, and then if we go to the Dragonair, it looked like this. And I'm thinking, let's just turn this one into the Dragonite, plus we got rid of frustration on this one. So there we go. We have our Shiny Shadow Dragonite right next to the Temple of the Sun. Pretty cool. And it looks really nice with those red eyes, actually. It looks very evil, and I like that with Shiny Shadows. Well, unfortunately, I'm not able to find any shinies at the moment, but there is actually a Hawlucha right here. There we go, it's the AR button. There's also people blowing these things that sound like jaguars in the background. They're trying to sell them. Pretty cool to get this thing right here next to this pyramid. It's actually really cool to see this thing in person. Plus, seeing it from far away like this makes it like show you like how big it is. Now, let's see how good this Hawlucha is. Do we get a good one? It's okay. And right behind me here is the Pyramid of the Moon, and as you can see in the game, there are some stuff here, but unfortunately nothing that we really want. No shinies at all, except for this. This might be new. No, it's not shiny. But something that's actually kind of cool is that the pyramid itself is a gym, and it has an open spot, so let's throw something in there. Let's throw our Hundo Bouffalon in there, throw in a regional, why not? Sounds like fun. All in all, this is pretty cool. I like coming to see these things, and actually being in this courtyard is really neat. As you can see on the sides over here, we have a lot of really large areas. Not exactly sure what they were for, but here, surrounding this pyramid. If you ever come here though, you'll have some Pokemon Go to play as well. We're heading out now, but we have one final raid to do here. This is a Turtonator and not a shiny one, sadly, in 1210. That's not very good at all. But with that being said, let's go back to the present. And now we've made it back to Florida, and sure enough, what was waiting for us here? Another shiny Magnemite. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. Shiny is a shiny. It could be far worse. We could have gotten something really bad. Admittedly, this is one of the fun ones. It's a good shiny. But hopefully there'll be a Morelull waiting for us here, because I actually got this while I was sitting on the plane, and I didn't want to do a clip in front of all those people. So now we caught this thing. Let's appraise it real quick. It is not bad. But is there a Morelull here? There is not, unfortunately. And of course, literally, there's not a single one of the Pokemon that glow on the map at night. That is a thing. I promise you that's a thing, but not right here, apparently. And sure enough, we got another shiny as we're about to leave, but I don't have a lot of time to catch this thing because the train taking me to the main building just showed up, but cool. And now we're in the main building, and as you can see, there is a Chinchou here, and they are illuminated. That's like a new feature. Okay, so I'm trying to walk off my final eggs for the day, and yeah. another one. This is my third one of the day. Cool, I guess. I mean, in the end of the day, it's nice to get shinies, but this is not what I wanted. And I know for a fact they didn't say that these were gonna be boosted. But again, like I said, it is a beautiful shiny. Out of a lot of them that are out right now, this one is better. But since the shiny luck's looking pretty decent right now, I've got 3 Morelull checks right here, so let's see what we get. I will say I'm seeing a lot more of these walk 1 kilometers than I am the other one. Not that that's an issue, that's a pretty easy thing to do, but none of these were shiny. Well, coming home's been pretty nice. I got a shiny Volbeat as well. What is with getting all these shinies once I leave Mexico? This is crazy. I will say I love how much these Morelulls are showing up on my instance. I've been getting a lot of them. And they're also not super uncommon in the wild either. Like, I'm seeing them more than I thought I would. They said this was supposed to be one of the rarer Pokemon, but they're definitely out here, which is not a bad thing. Love that. I want to get those shinies, obviously. And here are the final eggs of the day. I might be able to get more, but I am just so exhausted after all that travel, so hopefully these will work out for me. Number 1 is a Dedenne. Oh boy, I really hope those don't have the highest chances of hatching. Number 2 is a Magby. Number 3 is another Dedenne. Number 4 is an Elected. Come on, Morelull, my guy. From number 5, no. 6 is gonna be a Dedenne. Lucky 7 is a Morelull. Okay, down with that. And I think this is the last egg, unless I've miscounted. But let's see what it turns into. It is another Dedenne. There are a lot of these. Let's check the IVs real quick on these ones. Let's see if we got ourselves a hundo in here, but unfortunately, does not look like it. But that's fine though, because as you can see right here, we did hatch one in the first batch of hits video. Like, I just noticed it before I got on the plane. So that's cool. We did get a hundo today of it. All right, we're about to wrap up for the day, but first we have the timed research. Let's claim the incense and then check out what all of these are gonna be. The first one is going to turn into a, okay, Hisuian Voltorb. The second encounter from the timed research is a Hisuian Growlithe. That's cool. Good luck to you guys on getting that shiny. The third encounter will be a Tadbulb, and this is the 366. Unfortunately, not a great one. What about the fourth encounter? It's the Morelull. That's cool, but unfortunately not red. Fifth encounter is going to be a Magmar. I mean, could be shiny. This will be the second to last encounter, but we do have one more page, and it is a Dedenne, and this one is a 769. I don't believe that's the hundo. And now it's time for the final rewards. We get ourselves the Festival of Lights shirt for both the male and the female, and then we get ourselves some XP, and then we get an Alolan Raichu. That's pretty cool, but unfortunately not a chocolatey brown one. We're gonna be wrapping up the video here because I am absolutely exhausted after all the travel and such, but don't worry, in the next video, we're gonna go super hard for that shiny Morelull. But in the meantime, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and let me know in the comments down below, did you get that shiny Morelull? And how did you get it? Was it in the wild? Was it in research? Or how about the eggs? Let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.